We're going to cook some beef today. I'm excited, guys. We're gonna make some beef, and I'm gonna make a pretty nice amount of it. Oh no, not the avocado. So I have an idea of what I'm gonna cook, but we don't have all the ingredients in there quite yet. We have a few things. So we're definitely gonna eat this avocado today. What else are we gonna have? We're gonna have a lime. We're gonna have some lettuce. I'm gonna give you, like, I'm kind of like gonna just tell you, it's more like, what's up, Yogi? It's more of a, well, maybe it is. We're definitely gonna have yellow peppers, a green pepper that's on its way out, but it's not completely gone yet. And what else are we having? I could put cheese on it. I think I want to put some cheese on it, and I just so happen to have some like enchilada cheese, which I don't know. Alright, so in this edition of pans, we're gonna make some super yummy stuff. Super yummy. Honestly, I think we're gonna make 3 pounds of ground beef. I know that seems like a lot. It is a lot. And now, are we gonna do it with shallots or an onion or a red onion? The question is, you know what? We haven't cooked with a red onion in a while. But it might be rotten, so we have to check. If it's rotten, we won't. If it is, we will. This is gonna be a high protein meal. Cheese looks good. Yes, sir. Kind of excited. I'm actually really hungry, so I don't know if I can even wait, but I'm gonna try to wait. I'm gonna try to wait till our meal is ready. And of course, we're gonna have our traditional Coca-Cola. Because what is this meal without some Coca-Cola? Yeah. Alright, so what are we making, guys? You might ask, what are we making? We have a couple of ingredients here. We definitely have some serrano peppers, we've got serrano peppers, we've got yummy. What else do we have here? What's up, Tommy? Hi. What's up, G. Werner? Okay, we're having Mexican Coke. I'm gonna go live on TikTok too, just in 1 second. Not exactly vegan. We could probably, we could probably go live on TikTok now. TikTok? Wow, this charges fast. This little battery, it actually charges very fast. You hate Mark Anthony? Honestly, Mark Anthony is very questionable, I agree. Okay. Alright, what's the category? Is there a cooking category in here? Gaming, pop culture, daily life, chat, and interview. I'll just go chat and interview for TikTok. Alright, hi TikTok. Hello. Alright, everybody, we situated? Alright, we should be situated, guys. Welcome back to Only Pans, my cooking stream. I hope that you find it lovely. What's up, Crispy? And we're gonna get started. He has that one good song. Mark Anthony. Hi guys, so what are we gonna make today? We're going to make something pretty yummy, I think. We're gonna make a super protein packed meal. Don't mind my like kitchen vibes. Oh no! Should I turn it sideways so you guys can see everything? I had to get up at 8 after my last night stream. You were up so late. We were up so late last night, guys. We were. That's a fact. We were up so late. Now we're not. And we're gonna do some cooking. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I think that's better. than real Coke. This is real Coke. This is Mexican Coke, the best. It actually comes in a glass bottle, which I love. You see, glass bottle's the almighty. I agree. I totally agree. Alright guys, this is about time. So we're gonna cook a extremely delicious meal today. What we're making, you might ask, we're gonna make it in an epic, massive, a big black cast iron pan and a grater. We're gonna need a grater. We might have use for this little thing, but I don't know, just in case. And yeah, we're gonna chop up some veggies. We're about to make incredible protein bowls. So let's start by washing these big veggies, whatever you call these things. We're gonna wash these big veggies. Hopefully you guys have good quality on the stream. You can see everything clearly. I did bring the Alienware router in here, so hopefully it's gonna work better. So one is definitely bigger than the other, but I think it's gonna be fine. So we'll leave these here. We have to see if this onion has gone bad. That's the other thing we gotta do, is kind of see if the onion went bad. But this meal, it doesn't really have any like pasta. I could make pasta with it, or we could just stuff it in a quesadilla and call it a day, you know what I mean? I'm not sure what we want to do. You guys might want to be a little lower, I can't tell. I don't know. This has got me, I can't even think. This is so good. Alright, we need a knife. Be careful, I have a weapon. Knife. 3 pounds of ground beef. Lime. We gotta check the onion. Honestly, all we have to do now is chop up some veggies, stick them on this. Let's do this. Let's make this happen, guys. Let's make this happen. Okay. Am I blurry? All right, let's try to move you over here and see if it's a little better. Tell me if it's still blurry. You guys do. Come over here. Mexican Coke is godly, dude. It really is. What's a Predator X? Hi, Hannah. Okay. Let's just start this one thing at a time. Let's go the onions and the peppers first, and these veggies. Even though the veggies, we're gonna add them last. Because first we have to cook the ground beef, and then we're gonna add the veggies, you know? So take these two things off. And here's a kitchen hack for you guys. Get a little like this, so that you can use it to just throw out your pieces, and you don't even need to like go over to the real garbage, which is probably far away. You know what I mean? So we're gonna cut the heads off. And then we're gonna cut the little tips off. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see the actual stuff? Some cool cabinets. All right, let's chop these small. This is gonna be a chill stream. I have been doing a lot of music lately, so I just figured, you know what, let me cook this. I went to Whole Foods this morning. I got these things. Kind of got a whole bunch of stuff to cut up small. And I can give you guys, listen, Twitch and Kick, if you guys are interested, I can give you the POV of like the up close of the veggies. Just let me know if you want that POV, okay guys? If you want to watch the close up of my chopping game, which is going okay at the moment. So I guess what we want to ask is, do I want to add garlic to this? It's gonna be, honestly guys, this is basically ground beef bowl, okay? So what are we making? We're gonna make ground beef, and it's gonna be delish, but also we're gonna do it in a bowl. We're going to have it, it's gonna be like really yummy. We're gonna cut these little pieces of zucchini up so that we have something veggie in there, and then we'll add that to the bowl after the ground beef is cooked. And this is gonna be like, guys, you know me, I love carbs, but I'm not, well, actually, should we put rice in it? Like, I don't really care if it's got carbs in it. A lot of people say like, oh, you have to cut carbs if you wanna get your gains in the gym. You can't eat too many carbs, and like, whatever guys, I'm gonna eat carbs if I want. I just don't know if it's the best thing to have them in this meal, you know? So we're gonna find out. Don't cut your finger. Don't worry, I won't. Don't worry, I will not cut my finger. Alright, so W's here. Do this. Honestly, funny how like fast vegetables actually get cut up, because you think it's not gonna be fast and then it is. Here, hold on. Hi guys. Alright, maybe my thing is broken. Is the quality really bad? The kick stream is very clear. Is it really, really unclear? I'm gonna play my own music in a second. Check it out. Can you see? Pretty nice. Alright, let's get these on the tray. Once I put all my veggies on the tray, we're gonna get started with the beef. It's just that I don't want to be cutting these up once we're actually cooking. So this is kind of like prep. So let's put these over here. This is actually enough, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna need both zucchini, but of course I already cut them, so now we're gonna have, I think I'm gonna keep the zucchini separate. What I'll do probably is keep the zucchini separate from the beef. So that it will be like zucchini, it will be like veggies on top of beef that's already been cooked. So I'll do this one, because at this point it's almost like it's a lot of extra veggies, so we're just gonna cook them separate. Probably with garlic and stuff, it'll be good. It'll be good. Okay. Here's the second one. You guys good? So let's do this. Also, I'm gonna go put my own music on, because I want to listen to Put It in the Bag. Guys, if you know Put It in the Bag is now on all platforms. You can go stream it. Also, I dropped the link to my YouTube and Kick and Twitch. You just have to hit !YouTube and you can go get the link. Alright, those are good. We're gonna put, I'll put my music on. Okay, so this is gonna be, dang, this is like $2 a zucchini. That's crazy. This is not even a lot. Alright guys, is the quality better? I hope it is. Say hello to my little friend. It's zucchini. The serrano, we're gonna put the serrano in with the beef. And now we're gonna check, the other thing we gotta check, guys, is if this onion is bad. So let's see, I'm gonna cut open. Ooh, super bad. Yuck. So this is no good, no bueno. So we're not gonna use that onion. We're gonna use one of these instead. Let's use the big one. Now the only next thing you have to do is just hope that you don't cry, you know? You hope you don't cry. Yeah, no bueno, it was like, bad. But the red onion was, I wish I could have made it with red onion, because red onion would be good. Can you guys see what I'm even cutting up? Sometimes I don't know if you guys have the angle. You can actually see what's getting chopped. Try to like angle you a little bit so you can actually see what's getting cut up. Can you? Alright, so one onion. Not bad, you know. Overall, we're gonna take a timer and see like how long it takes me to make this. Ideally, not that long, but because I really don't like the time it takes to cook food. I just love the way that, that's a cherry on top. I love the way the food at home, cooked at home, tastes more than I like restaurant food. I don't really like restaurant food that much unless it's a really high quality restaurant. Alright, so let's get these onions chopped up nice. Everybody has their own way of cutting up onions. I don't have a pro chef way. I just like to chop, chop. I just like hold with my fingers, and then when it gets too close to hold anymore, I just let the onion flip over. Throw this piece out. I don't know exactly if I'm cutting the onions perfectly, but I know they taste really good when it's done. So now they're all sitting here lined up. I'm just gonna go this way on them. Try not to let them move around too much so I can get the small sides. But guys, I'm really here to give you technique. I'm here to kind of give you an idea of what you could cook. If you're at home and you don't like taking too long and you want to eat bomb, you want to eat bomb food, you don't want to, so, and kind of fast too. And I might cry. Might cry. It's looking like this. Not bad, not bad. Eesh. Sometimes if you wash your hands in between, it helps you not cry. If you wash your hands in between. You're crying already? I'm about to cry. I don't want to cry. Ay, ay, ay. Or maybe we put this. Sometimes that like sucks out the. Sometimes that sucks out the atmosphere. You know, it sucks it out of the room. The onion taste. You know, the onion flavor. The airborne onion. All right, this one I did it sideways. Did it cut faster? Kind of did, honestly. So chop this way. Honestly though, it's kind of a mess at this point. I can't control where it's all at. Yeah. The other way was actually, this might be faster, but the other way was easier to control all the onion. This onion is going everywhere. And I'm like crying. Thanks. Okay, I'm moving this way. Guys, should I put garlic in the ground beef? Guys, should we put garlic in the ground beef? Yes or no? Garlic in the ground beef, guys? This is gonna be perfect. It's crazy this is only one onion. Ah. Oh, it's good enough. It's good enough. Ah. Good enough. Good enough. Ah. Ooh. Honestly, I don't like to cry because I have like mascara on, so it's like I don't want to cry my mascara off. 2025. What? Salt? Always garlic? Oh man. Alright. Let me put the onions by the window. Guys, today my dishwasher exploded. My dishwasher completely exploded today. I think literally that like, I think that my dishwasher is done for. Because I came back from, I took the dogs to the park. When I got back from taking the dogs to the park, my dishwasher there was water all over my floor. And I was like, wait, what happened? I thought something had really broken or like exploded. Guys, look at this. Yummy, yummy, yummy garlic. So good. Just ask her, see what she says to you. Ask me what? What do you want to ask me? What do you guys want to ask me? You need chewing gum while cutting onions? Is that a myth or is that real? Is that a myth, dude? Put the onions over here. What do you mean chewing gum while cutting onions? Is that a real thing? Chat, is that real? We're gonna put 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Actually, getting the garlic stuff in the onion. This is not a play. This is not a play. This is not good. Yikes. Alright, we need another cutting board for the garlic. I can't like mix with the onion because the onion's already like doing its thing. I don't want to be near some onions, so I'm gonna do the garlic over here. Also, low key, this is my like forever hack with garlic. I will never not do this because I don't want to get garlic all over my cutting board. So I always put like a little piece of paper below it so that it doesn't get nasty. Cause like, you know, when you cut garlic and then you cut fruit and you forgot that you cut some garlic on your cutting board, and then next thing you do is like you're eating garlic fruit, and garlic fruit is nasty, and then you just spent like $10 on some strawberries, $25 if you got an Air one, and then you're just eating garlic fruit, and garlic fruit is nasty. Sorry, it is. If you like garlic fruit, you're nasty. If you want garlic in your fruit, you're nasty. What are you grilling? What, Andrew? Hi, Sippy Birdtone. Chat said onion in the freezer is real. What is it? Is that some sort of hack you guys didn't tell me about? You guys have hacks you're not telling me about, huh? You got hacks? You guys have onion hacks? Tell me more. Guys, tell me more, honestly, because I don't like crying off all my makeup every time I cut onion. And I like to usually be wearing mascara, like, especially if I stream. Actually, lately I haven't been wearing any makeup on stream. I've been so, like, I hit a phase where I just didn't care anymore, and I stopped trying to even wear makeup. That was, like, honestly 6 months. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I've just been, like, busting myself up for, like, 6 months. It's not my fault, though. I had makeup fatigue, okay? I didn't want to, like, wear makeup for so long because I was just tired of it. I was just tired of it. I can't explain it. As you think that makeup fatigue is a thing? Clutch with a Coke. Dude, the Mexican Coke is... No! The garlic! Ew. Okay, honestly, I can't save this one. Sorry. If it goes under the stove, it's over. It's not happening. Guys, I don't know if there's such a thing as makeup fatigue. But I had it, honestly. I was not in the mood to wear makeup for straight up 6 months. I just, like, didn't care. I was, like, rotting in my bed, you know? I wasn't in the mood. So. Guys, I can't see chat. I just see follows. Can I turn off the follower alert so I can just read chat? Because it's so hard. It's hard to... Guys, it's hard to read what you're saying when you're just follows. Alright, Kayla. I cut it on my cutting board, but look, because of the plastic, what's it called? Wax paper, there's nothing is gonna be in my fruit. You dropped another one. Lies, bro. I didn't drop more than one. I know I dropped some, but not more than one. Alright, laziness is kicking in. I don't want to chop up garlic because, again, time, effort. Effort times time equals negative, so we're gonna use this thing and we're gonna just do that because that's the fastest way to get the most flavor out of the garlic, so we're about to do that. Hola, Nalgona, cálmate, ¿cómo estás? Nalgona. ¿Como nalgas? ¿Es como nalgas? ¿Te significa es como nalgas? Putito, cálmate, cálmate. Por la mañana. Calm down. Alright guys, let's freaking max this out. It's about to be fire. Okay, what are we cooking? What's up, Mary? Girl, we're about to make some... Okay, we've got a cast iron pan. About to make some, like, kind of gym-friendly, like... It's honestly just ground beef and vegetables, to be honest. But it's gonna have peppers... It's gonna have peppers. It's gonna have... I don't know if I can resurrect this pepper. Do you think this can be resurrected from the dead? Like a piece of it could probably be good. This side could probably be good. What's up, Wendy? Where's the fit from? This is Young LA. It's from my gym. They have a clothing line. And girl, it's actually very comfy. Girl, it's very comfy. You can do like... Girl, you can do like... It's very comfortable, I have to say. Y ese pero mi perro está durmiendo por allá. ¿Y peritos? Tengo perro también. No. Okay. So, let's get crack-a-lackin'. Guys, this has been the best thing I ever did in my kitchen. It's so easy to just like, pop. I just grab stuff. I don't have to go through and like look under there. Alright, we're gonna put this on a 5. And we still have to cut up. Okay. We have time to do this though. So this we do have time to do. We're gonna get some extra virgin olive oil. Bada bing. We're gonna... Alright, we're gonna put a nice fat amount of olive oil. And then, I don't know what else I want in this particular... Whoa! Note to self, it does fly outside if it falls over. Yikes. Okay, I have spicy peppers, and I'm going to awaken the flavor of these peppers before I add the meat. So I'm going to turn this down a little because we actually need time. We have to buy ourselves some time to cut up these jalapenos and serranos. Do you guys know about jalapeno and serrano? Did she just wipe her ass with her hand? Built-in towels right there. Sometimes, bro, I don't know. Sometimes the towel seems a little far away. I don't know. Sorry. Am I nasty? She's so nasty. She wiped her hands on her pants. You guys tell me that you cook and you don't sometimes wipe your hands on your pants? Lies. I don't even know if I believe that. I'm not even sure if I believe you telling me that. You are going to tell me that you don't occasionally wipe your hands on your pants in the kitchen? I don't believe you. I just don't believe you. Alright, these might not be cut the right way because, you know, I know that like when you cut jalapenos, people don't really cut them like this, but I don't really care because, again, I think it's okay. I don't think it's going to ruin my flavor to do it like this. Just going to cut a few little pieces. I really like the taste of serrano too, like maybe better than jalapeno. I don't know about you guys, like jalapeno for me, it's good, but serrano is just as good if not better. You know? Ever thought about getting light hair, blue hairstyle? Mad random, I know. Actually, no. I will never get blue hair in my life. No. The closest I'm going to do is this, which is like violet blonde. And you might ask me why. I'll tell you. Because like last year I hired, okay, this is like, all right, this is actually the most, like, you know how like when you stereotype somebody, it's like not really fair to stereotype them? I'm going to tell you a story about how I do stereotype a certain kind of person. You might not like this. Guys, is my YouTube cooked? Do I need to start over? Because it looks like it's like, why is YouTube so... I don't know, guys. My YouTube is messed up. So here's the story of me stereotyping a certain type of person. And that type of person is people with blue hair. No offense to people with blue hair, but one time I hired an accountant to find out one question for me. I said, look, I was owed like, somebody owed me like $40,000, okay? Somebody owed me like $40,000, a company. So I couldn't figure out my accounting books because I wasn't good at accounting and I didn't know. So I hired this accountant and she had blue hair. And I asked her, hey, listen, I'm only hiring you for one reason. I can't really tell in this accounting program whether or not I've actually been paid this $40,000. And she said, okay, let me go and look. She came back and she told me, yes, you've been paid. You've been paid the $40,000. And I said, okay, cool. So I paid her a fee. Her fee was like $1,500 to find out that one question. She was doing some other bookkeeping for me and stuff. So then my contract with that company expired and the contract was over. And then she came back to me like 6 months later and I found out I hadn't been paid that money at all. And it was some random invoice that looked like I had been paid, but I hadn't been paid. So I paid this girl like $1,500 basically to answer one question for me. And even though she was a certified accountant, she got it wrong. So I never was able to get paid that money I was owed because the contract was over. So that's just how it worked. If you didn't collect, you didn't collect. And the contract was over. I never got paid the money, but she took her fee from me. And ever since that, I don't trust people with blue hair. I know that's very crazy to say. That's very stereotypical. It's crazy, I can't explain it, but ever since that time, I have people with blue hair. No, that's not how it works. If you didn't use it during the time, this was 3 years ago. If you didn't use it during the time, you can't go get it after. That's how it worked. That's why I was like trying to figure out, like, was I actually paid this money? Because I was doing stuff with it, but Yeah, in the end, the company said, yeah, that actually, those times are over. You were supposed to have already used it. Sorry, because you didn't use it. Now you can't claim it. So I didn't get it. And yeah, girl, she just had nothing to say about that. And she got paid her fee and she got it wrong. And like, that's a pretty colossal mistake in my books, bro. That's a huge mistake. Like, how do you make that mistake? You were hired for one reason only. And somehow, here we go, Dose. Bro, she called herself an accountant. She lost 40 grand. 35 grand. Bro, it's not yapping if it's about 35 grand, okay? Shut up. This is a valid yap. This yap is extremely valid yap, bro. She had one job, bro. Exactly, she had one job. She literally had one job and she failed. And now I don't know if it's judgmental of me, but I will never hire somebody with blue hair ever again. That seems so unfair, right? Like, how can I judge somebody on their hair color like that? I don't know what it is in my head. The only thing I remember is that she had blue hair. That's bad, right? It's bad. But for some reason, that's all that I can remember. Alright guys, we're cooking up combination jalapeno and serrano peppers. Financial misguidance, you can sue her for a felony. Can I? That was definitely financial misguidance. Bro, like 35 grand. That's not a small amount of money. You make so much that you didn't notice if you got paid 35K. Alright, so can be honest with you right now. It wasn't that. It was that it was going through a certain program that looks like you got paid, but you can't confirm for sure. Like something about QuickBooks, like it looks like you got paid, but it's sitting in QuickBooks. So it's not like I didn't notice. Of course I noticed, but it's like in QuickBooks. I don't know if somebody uses QuickBooks, they can explain it to you. Like it sits in QuickBooks as opposed to being in your account. So it looked like it looked like I actually had it, but it was like QuickBooks does that. That's when I learned. I just didn't know. Yes, I wasn't very financially literate, and I didn't realize that QuickBooks has a whole version where something that's owed to you will sit there and look like it's in your account when it hasn't even been paid for real. So yeah, that was not cool. That was not cool at all, but win some, lose some. That's when I learned about, that's honestly when I learned about accounting though, because I didn't know about that. I didn't know that in QuickBooks, it can look like you got paid and you didn't get paid. I mean, it looked like I got paid so much that even she thought I got paid. But that's crazy. Like, you're an accountant, bro. You should know that about QuickBooks. QuickBooks isn't exactly like an ancillary program. It's like the main one. You know? Hey, Jen. Anyways, yeah. Straight up, bro. No offense, but I'm actually going to say her name. If you ever find an accountant whose name is Annie and she got blue hair, do not hire that girl. Do not hire that girl, bro. She will lose you crazy money, bro. Crazy. And not only that, but she has 6 months to answer the question, too. It wasn't like it just happened overnight and she needed to answer it to me immediately and there was no time for her to get it right. We worked together for 6 months. What if she changed it to pink? I'd never hire that girl again. That was insane, bro. So crazy, bro. Like, I had to learn so the hard way about accounting stuff. Alright, so we got serranos in here, we got the garlic in here, and now that it's like bloomed the flavor, we're gonna add these amazing ground beefs. Ground beef. So we're putting in 3 pounds of organic grass-fed beef. We're gonna cut it open with some scissors. Just drop it in, about to be fire. Okay. Yummy. Some of these aren't the same amount of fat content. This one has 15. Another one has like 7. It's very lean. But I really like fat. You know, fat is good for you. People think you're supposed to be scared of fat. You're supposed to be scared of not getting enough fat. You're supposed to be scared of not getting enough fat. So you guys can't even see the... There you go. Can you see the ground beef? Yeah, Margot. Sounds like she probably had a septum nose ring too. Okay, this is getting bad because yes, she did, bro. You know she had one. You know she had blue hair, septum piercing, all that. She had all that shit, dude. I can't stereotype though. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person who stereotypes people with blue hair, septum piercings, and all that. Bon dia, bon dia. Maybe the company paid her on the low to make a mistake. Nah, she didn't know that. Nah, bro, she was an accountant who couldn't even read QuickBooks. She was an accountant who couldn't even read QuickBooks. Alright, so actually, who was it who told me this? There's a cook online who said once you add the ground beef, just leave it. You don't have to break it up that much yet. You can just let it sit there on the bottom. And let's put the heat to high and let that chill. We're going to add some onion powder. A hefty amount of onion powder. Oh, shoot, the onion. I forgot about it. Yeah, we can add it. Good thing we remembered the onion powder. Alright, onions going in. Looks good. A little rinse. Also, it wasn't even supposed to be... It also wasn't like that money was going into my pocket. It had to be spent on something. It had to get spent on something, so it's like not the worst thing. Okay, I couldn't even have you really spent it on my own. Alright, garlic powder. Onion powder, garlic powder. Alright, what do we want for spice? Let's put some cayenne pepper. Even though I have serrano in there, I do like spice. Let's add some paprika. A little paprika. A lot of paprika. Also, we could do some, we could do smoked paprika. Should we add a little smoked paprika? Alright, just a little smoked paprika could be good. And then a little bit of cumin. Cumin is nice, just a little. We're almost making this like a taco seasoning. What's this? Oregano? Nah. But sweet basil, we can do sweet basil. Just a little bit of sweet basil. I'm gonna add basil at the end too. I have fresh basil. Basil or basil? How do you say it? And then also we gotta go in with salt, guys. You know my favorite salt brand. It's called Fleur de Sal. Hi, what's up? Hey guys, we're cooking. I'll salt later because it dehydrates, so it can mess up the cooking process a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna stir this a little bit. Do you guys want to see a close-up? Here, come here real quick, guys. There you go. So look at all those flavors. We got the onion, we got the serranos and the jalapenos going. We've got starting to smell really nice. Should let that cook down. It's gonna be delish. A lot of protein. Actually, let's add a 1/3 pound of ground beef. 1/3 pound of ground beef might be nice. 1/3 pound of ground beef might be really nice. I think, just like, meat, right? We could get a lot of meat. It's a lot of meat, but, eating a lot of meat is not the worst thing in the world for you. We're going to do 3 full pounds of ground beef. It's not too late to add it. It's only been like a few minutes. But I hope it will all fit in this pan. This pan's getting kind of full. This pan's kind of getting a little full. But, oh yeah, baby. So we're going to have to add a few more seasonings. Salut, comment ça va? Queso? Después. We're going to have cheese in here a little later. Not yet. This is like a gym meal. This is gym meal vibes. Después. Mary, I don't know what's up with my YouTube stream. It's like messed up. It's a little messed up. Alright, this looks good. I'm very hungry for this right now. I'm ready for this. Alright, we'll turn it on medium high. I feel like this isn't enough peppers and stuff. Let's add more cayenne pepper. And let's add more paprika. Because when it's like a lot of ground beef, like, if ground beef is going to be ground beef, it's like, well, what else is going to be in there, It's got to have some flavor. Flavorless beef. Now, some people might not do this, but I totally do. I love to put a little butter in. for a flavor enhancement. Do you guys add butter to your beef just for flavor enhancement? I could use another spoon too. Let's use another one so we can sort of chop it up. Hey, what's up, Mary? Is that all for you? Are you cooking for your man too? You mean my dogs? No, I'm not cooking for a man. I'm cooking for myself. And yes, this is all for me. This is 3 pounds of ground beef. I mean, this is definitely going to be a nice amount of meals, but it's not like it's tons of food. Besides, ground beef lasts really good in the fridge, so you can cook it, you can eat it today, tomorrow, the next day. I can have like a half a pound of ground beef or a pound of ground beef for 3 days in a row. Is a pound of ground beef a day a lot of me? Is a pound of ground beef a day a lot of me? I'm tired. Can you guys see okay? Oh, TikTok. You're a chef? What'd you say? You said, is there... He said, sugar. Sugar is the biggest flavor in any dish, so if it tastes like shit, don't do anything other than add then flavor, and I'm a chef. Oh. I don't know. Would I add sugar to this? I can't say I would. But it's doing its thing. It's definitely doing its thing. The only thing is it doesn't have any of those veggies we're gonna make. The veggies are gonna be good. I think I'll cook the veggies in a wok. I think a good place to cook the veggies would be in a wok. Higher heat. It's on 6. More? I think I just use a little bit more. It's looking and smelling really good though, I'm gonna be honest. Protein packed, guys. Protein. Major protein vibes. Alright, we've given it a little chop. We're stirring in the onion. We're stirring in the flavor. We've got the serrano peppers in there. We've got the jalapenos. We've got, what else is going on in here? Paprika and smoked paprika. I thought about adding a can of tomatoes, but sometimes tomatoes and beef, it gives it a whole different flavor. You know, it's like, then it becomes chili. You know what I mean? Sometimes chili is good, but tomatoes and beef. Alright, if you add, the thing about adding tomatoes to beef is, immediately a few things come to mind. Do you know what comes to mind? Like, what comes to your mind when you think about beef and tomato? Because I can tell you what I think about. And I'm not going to say it out loud until you guys guess, but tell me what you think. Because when I think about beef and tomato, the two things that come to my mind are bolognese pasta sauce with meat or chili. It's like, that's all I think about. And it's like, as soon as I add that, I immediately think about that. This was cracked pepper, by the way. Alright, there's a few things I could add here, guys. Hold on, let me get to my Middle Eastern. I have 2 Middle Eastern spices. One is just chili pepper, which I think is just like any kind of chili pepper. Oh yeah, or sloppy joes. Or shawarma. I think I will not add shawarma to this. Let's try. Here, I'm going to add a little bit of this chili pepper though. Because it's going to be making it spicy and we love spice. Alright, we added more paprika and more chili. So it's going to have a nice kick. And we're going to do this. It's going to make me sneeze. I'm going to show you the color though. In a second I'm going to show you the color. I should also probably cut my peppers up. I want to use this pan because cooking peppers in a cast iron pan gives them such a nice sear. It's going to be good. Alright, that chili pepper did this like over the hill, man. You're going to see this right now. It's starting to really look good. Just check this out. Whoa, mamacita. Check it out. Can you guys see? Alright, you first. Kick in Twitch. Look at this. Alright, that's looking really good. Alright, are we connected? Guys, my stream chat is not... Hold on. Gosh, the chili pepper. Sorry, I had to restart because my chat wasn't loading. Hey, what's up, Duxie? Are we back, guys? Hopefully you can see that. All right, YouTube, TikTok, your turn, guys. Check it out. All right, here we are. Starting to look good. We got onions, jalapenos, serrano peppers, paprika, smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, cumin. It smells really good. Close up, close up. Flavor's coming in nice. Did you see? You know what, Mary? I do not know what is going on, but for some reason, my connection on YouTube is shite. All right, is it better? We were the ones that jacked up the cable unstable in my life. Quad, I fixed it, I thought. This one has a lot of like, oh yeah, I added butter too. I haven't added salt yet though. Might be time for salt. It's on a high heat. Don't cook the spoon. Don't cook the spoon, energy. Do not cook it. Okay, do I have any tissue? Alright. Salt. Time for salt. Do you think this is a lot of salt? Too much? It's a lot of ground beef. Honestly, at the restaurant, if you go to the restaurant, you're gonna have a lot more salt than that. Besides, salt is very good for you, you know, that in a Gatorade, like electrolytes is just salt. All the stuff in Gatorade, LMNT packets, liquid IV, that's potassium and salt. Your body actually needs high quality salt to stay hydrated. Especially girls and guys too, but girls, you need hydration very badly. You know, your body goes through a major cycle every month. You definitely want to have salt in your diet, high quality, fleur de sel or good quality salt. All right, this is looking bomb. Should I taste it soon? Weird with meat, like I don't want to taste it right away. I want to make sure it's like cooked first. You know what I mean? Is it cooked? Beef, that's what's for dinner. Dude, why is my chat loading? I'm gonna get my, here. I gotta read my chat, I can't. Here guys, I'm gonna put you on here, because I don't know where you guys are at. 3% battery. Great. Great. Okay. Okay, guys. Yay! I will play Ghost. What? No, she's a pro. Lobo Soldier, what are you saying? Is it safe to try this, guys? It's on high heat. I think this is definitely cooked. This is definitely cooked. Let's try. Let's try this.
So what difference does it make if I let you come inside? If you stay with me tonight, baby, hold me in the light. All of the time, I see you, you light up. We're here and now, it's just us. Let's call it forever, but all I need is love.
chat.
You're so shy, I will make movies every night.
It's alright, I'm your type. Okay, let's try some. Try it. Song name is Dose. Can you see it? Dose? D-O-S-E by me. Check it out. So good. Right. But we need salt. We need salt and a little bit of sugar. He's right. So we're gonna do a little sugar. We're gonna do this much sugar, raw sugar. And then we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off because it's done. So this is done. We added a little sugar. And a little salt. Who you gonna get in that off-white? I know that you're looking with the side eye. I get to you, baby, now you're all mine. I know that I really wanna that kind. I know you were checking for me all night. Stop playing with a goddess like that's mine. I know that you're living for my last line. I get to you, baby, like a lifeline. Just turn me up, yeah. Oh, I fight you over, let me in. Okay, this is done. Stir it up a bit. Also, look, there's some fat. We're gonna take it out. We have to drain it a little bit. We have to drain it a little bit. Or do you guys drain your ground beef at all? I'm restarting YouTube. I don't know what's going on.